We'd all like to find a solution to the homeless problem in New York and New Jersey. Question is, could boulders work? Well, people living in a San Francisco neighborhood think so. They pooled their resources and set up boulders along the streets, trying to make it more uncomfortable for homeless people and drug users to set up camp. About 24 boulders now cover a half-block stretch of sidewalk in Clinton Park. Homeless advocates call it a cruel response and not a solution. A San Francisco Public Works Department spokeswoman says the city had no part in putting the boulders there and adds that since the boulders aren't blocking the sidewalk, there are no plans to remove them. Residents against the boulders say homeless people are still sleeping behind them, and that means less room on the sidewalks. All right, let's bring back tonight's panel, see what they think. Afia Yunus, immigration attorney, and Matt Rooney, attorney and publisher of the Save Jersey blog. Whew, Matt. All right. Here's what happens, in my opinion, when government completely and utterly fails. People have to say, I'm going to do something about it. And I think it's not just about homeless. I mean, you're talking about drug use and, crime going on. They're defecating on the sidewalk. I mean, there are reports of some pretty nasty stuff going on.
Yeah, it's remarkable, isn't it? The more progressive a city or state says it is, the more progressive results it seems to produce for its residents. Your average business owner and resident in California or New Jersey or New York, they can't afford $1,000 boulders to tackle these problems. So you've created a situation in these states where only the wealthy can get away from the consequences of these far left wackos.
Let me ask you, Afia, I mean, you're on the left in terms of your politics, but you've got all kinds of drug use and human feces. I mean, it's disgusting, unsanitary, and dangerous.
Well, we're not addressing the underlying problem, which is poverty, and that's what needs to be addressed. Nobody wants to address the disparity in income and how that's making people turn to drugs and different things. And let's make it clear, not all homeless people are drug addicts. I mean, some of these people are veterans. We don't have proper services for our veterans, and some of them have mental disease, so we don't have the infrastructure in our healthcare system to take care of these people. So this is a symptom, really. It's not the problem. It is a symptom of the underlying
But
problem.
here's one thing you got to remember, though, Afia. States like California, New York, and New Jersey have welfare states that rival these Scandinavian countries we're always hearing about.
Oh, no, they don't.
They're also
they
turning into sanctuary
Scandinavian
states.
countries have free healthcare.
So there is no shortage of
and
thousands,
free higher
billions of dollars being spent on the exact populations you're talking about, and it's still not working. We need to start talking about why.
Can we agree where government has failed, people are going to rise up and they're going to say enough of this?
Well, I hope we do. Instead of boulders, I hope we do actually implement some change.
They're moving. They're rolling their boulders to cheaper states, Bill.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Okay.